director.
Ako amunta ko wo mosa bol wolle nyin ko doni ajata do itol lebulu. CEO and finance director.
Were you aware of this?
Ako fo nyin kalamunta jele ba.
Ngalo ko nga billion 2 million nyin fenga dam benta ben wala mo ka saris yo. Okay, I am fully aware of that. Okay, mbodo kalama.
Yes, I'm fully aware of that.
We were aware of what?
Ka saris yo. To pay salaries.
I'm aware of that. The money was used to pay salaries.
How much?
And nga 100,000 do fan kalamuta me alon ko nga 100,000 ta the late Frumos Gomez Bull.
I can remember 100,000 which we have taken from one late Frumos Gomez. Frumos Gomez.
I pre-finance ke mole during the Safra. 100,000 to na temano.
He had pre-finance council during Safra.
Now,
100,000. So
100,000.
Alanda banya 100,000 dila Frumos Gomez la.
And he's supposed to give 100,000 to Frumos Gomez.
Okay, I'm fully aware of those.
Yes, for that.
Lamin Suso 100,000 ta fanya je.
But for that I'm aware. But for the director, Lamin Suso have taken 100,000 for himself. I'm not aware of that.
This money to start with,
Ako saying that in Kodo.
is it not supposed to be squarely and primarily for development?
Ako fo ni ajuwe ala dio adaliro be amanke pour euro ala ko wodi ba.
And not for salaries?
Wala ko lead council en kay ko ko do nyim sodo nyame wala ko mbakela development na karol.
Yes, I have said that before, that the money is the reason why this money was given to us is for the development.
So paying salaries would be wrong, correct?
Ako saying pour ali ata ale molla karjoro ke wala aka alinsilo manta.
Yes, among correct, but dalilo baka me among correct.
Yes, it's not correct, but there are reasons why it have done and it's not correct.
No, we are not interested in the reasons.
Akon tolman la manna wala mampare ka wala moy fan turma interest wala reasons so.
Lead council authority ka tonya ko nyoy fo ci lamo reasons sim fana me akane ngaw fana kede.
Yes.
Because the cross pen on
council to speak the truth or to talk to each other about truth. We need to listen to one another.
I am listening to you.
Akabela moy kan.
Or you want to say anything else?
If you say you are not going to listen to the reasons, yes, of course, you need to listen to the reasons.
When you spend that money on salaries, that is unlawful.
Ako kabriyo kudo taya dundi joro to kar joro to ako ni silo manta ni luwa manta.
Correct?
Ako fama ke ojamo. Right?
Good. And so when you spend that money by way of withdrawal Ndabakurubali and paying your loan that you allegedly have or contracted with the late Frumos Gomez, that was also unlawful.
Ako farani ajube komi fango ya foja Ndabakurubali tato kodo bondi wolem wili cheme killing kada ka di Frumos Gomez la ako kajo julo la fango ya lone ko farang woni silo manta.
Correct?
Ako fama
because
I will disagree.
Mokodo is part of development. Do among specific development thing according to the requestment.
Yes, I disagree. Because that money is special for development.
Mr. Danjo.
Ako Mr. Danjo.
Yes.
How did you get that loan from the late Frumos Gomez?
Ako Frumos Gomez Allah don't record alias tabulu nyadile.
Council nyanta expenditure lekela for the Safra team.
Council need to do expenditure for the
Safra team.
Yeah, and then?
And it's budgeted.
Okay.
But the council at that point in time.
But that time there wasn't any fund with council.
Right.
And that activity fasike.
And that activity must be done.
Okay.
So pre-finance then after
so if you have someone to pre-finance that and after we repaid him, I don't think that's a crime.
Where is it? It's a crime.
You committed a crime.
You committed a crime.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because you have no authority to take loan from late Frumos Gomez. Did you have the authority?
Well, man local government kono jido nya bar ngamira bayin ci korotano from banks so ninga mo so men ko asimol loan no fana ngamurundama without any interest. I don't check
thoroughly on the Local Government Act, but I think Even at the bank we can credit, or we have somebody, an individual who can pre-finance. Yes, we can do so.
Mr. Danjo.
Without interest.
Without interest.
Mr. Danjo,
Yes.
are you not supposed to follow the Finance and Audit Act and the manual?
Ako for Allah Finance Act and manual, financial manual, Almanya ite manya na normal abang.
Well, council la Bible.
That is the Bible of council.
In the Quran.
So if you have the Bible and the Quran and you don't want to follow it,
Ako sa amunta ko Bible be bulu
are you
Quran.
not committing a sin?
Quran be bulu man pare ka wono ma fo man tara junubo
Are
le
you not
ke
committing
kamma.
sin?
What did you say? You but do be ni malum fanang ada keraju do wanyal.
Yes, sometimes you can commit a sin, but sometimes if you don't know, it cannot be sin like that.
But that will be your problem because God gave you the Bible and the Quran.
Ako womo itela problem oti bayre ni aje Allah yo di la Bible
If you don't study, it's your problem.
Ako ni ma o karang o ifang la problem wala oti.
Is that not the case?
But not o Carola always ni along when you apologize you move do as he forgive no because it's a mistake malo.
Yes, but it happens like that. If you know God and you do something wrong like that and you try to apologize, yes, God can forgive you.
Yeah, but then you will first have agreed that what I did was sinful. It's a sin, and then God will now forgive you.
Ako sa na try if I was sondale ko ye menke ani silo man tabe pare junube ko ye woleke ako ni sondala. Allah si am fima.
But if you say it is not a sin,
yes, that is what I have said. That this money is the reason of giving that money is for development.
exactly. So I said that the manner in which you contracted the loan.
Development directly and another man now yang deviate mo accept.
Yes, I accepted that the reasons why this money was given, we have deviated. Yes, of course.
The loan, the manner in which you contracted the loan from the late Furu was wrong and not in line with the regulation.
Ako julo, mi ko if I ya fojal ne ko ale julo ta from mendi commerce ako wo man ke silote ani lo amanta.
Correct?
Ako fa man ko jama.
All right, ngamoyle.
Yes, I heard you.
I know you heard me, but I want you to respond, to agree or disagree.
Ako alon ko ya mo yebar sign atoy telefe pour ifala la jabiro mole yo moy isonta la ko
If you agree, we move on. If you do not agree, I read for you what the provision says.
Ako ni sonta ngatabe ngatani ngakotine ba ni mansong asilwa kara ye fa ya moy. Amen.
Nka ben fa ko do nyimbe 2 million nyimbe ko be ngafo nyama ya ma for a project for a development project. Ni ma sa modo directly ni nga fa use it means we nga deviate.
Yes. I agreed and I have said yes, the reason why this money is 2 million was given is for development. So whatever we put this money is different from the development, definitely.
The
yes.
loan, back to the loan. You know, you were trying to justify. When you took the loan from the late Furu, you had no authority to take that loan. Correct? You agree?
Well, man, that's another.
Huh? I'll never agree with that.
Okay. The Finance and Audit Act 2004.
Financial Audit Act 2004.
For local government area councils.
Local government area councils.
Section 14.
Section 14.
Says a council may, with the prior approval of the Secretary of State, raise loans.
Anata fako council de natra nyanto soto Secretary of State bulu as loan nyini nole.
Do you agree with this?
Sonta wala ba?
Depending at Secretary of State Francis Famo.
It depends on the type of the Secretary of State.
I'm not asking you the type.
Do you
agree that the law requires that you must get permission from the Secretary of State?
For understand.
Council, you need to understand that.
Is it the law, as I read it, that you must get prior approval before you get contract a loan?
Akofo amanke onyama ko inyanta leka approval soto dandi be contract loan soto lele pro julota.
You
don't specify what type of loan is that.
How many type of loan do you know?
You have many type of loans. You can get loan from the bank.
Yes, bank, yes.
Killing.
Is it loan down bank?
You can have loan different from the bank.
Different from the bank is also not specified. What is different from the bank?
Like individual, like the late Frumos Gomez.
Like individual, like the late Frumos Gomez.
Oh, it stated that in the act that you can get a loan from individuals.
Ako fo fana be safari acto kono ko sitano mol kungol to ten
Well, ngalong ko o man tari within the act.
No, I know it's not within the act.
Okay, then let's talk about what is within the act.
Ako sa woto membe acto yin kono luwa yin kono ngawofo.
Or do you have your own act?
Ako fo famo ye façon loi so to level act.
This
world, nobody have your own laws.
So does this act bind you as the time you are the chairman?
Ako sa wato men na ikita sirantiyo di ni loi amunta ko ayete be fudile ko di.
Kabila established in 2002 for 2004 bela bind.
When it was established 2002 to 2004, everybody is inclusive.
Good. So when we talk about loans, we follow what the act says.
Ako sa ninko dontro wala jululu. Ngabla loi men.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Good. Now I read to you what it says.
That
power to borrow, section 14 sub 1. A council with the prior approval of the Secretary of State.
Secretary of State.
Raise loans for the discharge of its functions.
15
sub 1.
15 sub 1.
Subject to the provisions of this section, a council may obtain advances from banks by overdraft on the credit of the council. It never state individual anywhere. Did you see that?
I told you it's not there.
At council level,
I'm saying in council level.
From Preston and at that point in time.
When we go,
the only option commission to look for someone means more finance, no, then after
then we go off to, we have a superpresident, we have a pressure, there is no funds, we look for individuals.
But it was wrong, correct?
Yes, I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly, Mr. Danjo. So if that is wrong, all other things that follow will become wrong as well. So taking the subvention funds to pay an unlawful loan is totally wrong. Correct? Is that wrong or not wrong?
That is what I'm telling you, yes. That.
Do you agree that taking the subvention funds to pay your loan is wrong?
Yes.
As far as that is concerned,
I was asked, and I said, yes, that is not correct.
And then, in addition to that, did you ask to find out what the other funds that were withdrawn were used for? Because, interpret this. Did you ask what the other withdrawals were used
As I said, or less if I repeat it, I said these monies were agreed to be withdrawn and pay salaries and the loan of Furu Gomez.
Do you know? $300,000 is
was
withdrawn by Ndaba Kurubali
bank
in being part of the monies that were withdrawn, and we could not trace this.
And
$100,000 was given to CEO, and 100 for finance director.
Finance director.
Did you know, or do you have account of the expenditure from these funds?
I'll repeat.
Okay,
what I know is that this money was used for salaries and the loan of Furu Gomez.
And the rest?
I cannot tell.
You have to say it.
To say something that I don't know.
No, you know.
Ako yalo ne kay.
You
don't
know
know.
because
I
this
don't know.
money
Ako nin ko do.
must have been shared among the three of you people.
Ako atul mo sabola tolle atala al damangol to de.
Because you were aware of the money.
Ako bayri ite ya kalam tale.
Nade ko atata mo sa wabata. It's good. I mean for Tonya wato.
Na?
Bande ngalon ko mambutu taje. Mambutu damo je mambutu ngamel lonje wolam ko the money was earmarked for development. Makeno developmento nga saris bondi je furula ko donya double taje. So the other money no that keda dame. Then the final guy don't see you ninka.
Yes, if as I said earlier on, this monies, all I know was that it was used for salaries and the payment of the loan. But the remaining monies, if you know that it was given to the Director of Finance, then let him be asked.
No. Mr. Danjo,
Ako is Mr.
Yes.
Danjo.
when this money was received into your accounts,
Ako ninkodo kabring ya dunde Allah kontoto.
you were aware.
Ako yo kalam dale.
It is $2 million, correct?
Ako million fula kodi.
Very well.
Yes.
You intended that it would be used for development, correct?
Ako andu yeme fo ja wolem wo kodo dal dal wolem ka dundi yuruwato kodi.
Correct?
Because the project proposal is present, wala ka ne ngo so wanya.
Yeah.
The proposal was present for $2 million.
We propose present a proposal amounting to $2 million.
Yes, so it was a conditional grant.
Ako ha alone
By nature.
ko conditional grant lewoti.
By its characteristics,
Very
it's a
well.
conditional grant.
Ako ni aju ala characteristics wala mo conditional grant.
And so you were aware of these funds.
Andung ite akalam dala ko nyin kodo nyin.
You were aware of these funds.
Ako ya kodo nyin la ko akalam dala.
You were aware that it was a conditional grant.
Ako ya akalam dala ko conditional grant lewoti.
Correct?
Aman ko nyama.
Ala kodo la fengo fenga anara nyame ngabe understand. When the proposal was besevela, I was fully aware.
All these monies, the way how they come, I'm aware because all the proposals I was aware.
Good. And so that when the funds were diverted, you were aware.
Ako kodo nyin fanang anyantana
Very well to salaries and furula payment.
Alia
I was fully
divert.
aware.
Idanta we okalamta. Yes, when it was used to the salary and the loan payment, I'm fully aware.
Mr. Danjo, we don't have
Yes.
evidence that these monies were used for salaries.
Ako evidence te jeme aitan ko kodo ali karole karjoro le kyal.
If you have it, you
Ako
can
ni-
produce it.
Ako ni asoto iyo evidence o di mon la.
In fact, you are not even sure it was used for salaries.
Ako ite fama la ko kodo pour salary lem.
Ngamel that was the agreement that kodo mbe usually wada na wada me koditi yeno. So mba usually part for salaries me furula fengo jolaje furula lono jolaje.
That was the agreement that we use the monies for salaries
Okay,
and
no
the
longer
loan
anywhere.
from Frugomes. I know that.
How much was the salary?
Ako salary mu jollete nu.
I can't remember it offhand now.
I cannot remember.
How much generally do you pay salary? You have been there for 5 years.
Ako generally bari bije sanji lulu salary alka jolle jo.
Yeah, and that for not offhand because my level can figure for me is not going to tally with the
I cannot
actual
say that
income
offhand
coming
because I don't want to say something that doesn't happen.
You said you were later informed. In your statement, the second page, first paragraph, the plan was to move the Baseka Park to Koba Kunda, correct?
Ako bari ifanga ko alla plano wala mo ka marso bondi garaso bondi base kasama ko bakunda.
Erect
Ah.
a big shed and renovate all the shops at the car park.
Ako pour kaje ko kaje lo ali sopol be ele mandi ka ke marso tije.
But the money was not enough.
Ako bara ko do te osila.
I was later informed by the CEO
Ako je inata fako CEO nata kalam tande la ko.
that the management has decided to use the money for salary.
Wala mo management sa ni hamo mente wala ko do ba dundi la joro to.
And if the car park dues come, we replace and add the balance to cover the cost of the project.
Andi baje la ko nin kapa ko do nata saje ko do al siota ali amrundi ali aseji ko do.
Correct?
Aban ko jawo.
Mbaro kala.
Yes, I'm
So
aware of
going by
that.
your statement,
Ako san ila kalamo ni bura tawo no ma.
you do not even know that it was used for salary. You are only informed by the CEO.
Ako ite fango ma kalam da wala ma lon ko do ba kala salary fo kabrin siwo ya fo.
Correct?
Aban ko jawo.
That was the agreement.
Yes, that was the agreement.
But going by your evidence here,
Ako banne aju we fango e men fo ila kalamo
that you were in the picture throughout that the money has to be paid, used to pay salaries.
wala mo ite ya kalam tale ko kabri ila foro to ya itane ko ifa ya kalam tale ko nyin ko do alba el bande alba kala karjori ko do
Correct?
am Antonia
Mama, when in a statement, but if there is any difference,
I don't think there is any difference
There
with
is
my statement
substantial difference.
Ako difference will maybe if
The difference is at the time.
There is any difference.
Yes, through your scene, but for me, my scene, I think there is no difference.
So the difference is
Ako difference will maybe ko.
when you knew that the money was paid for salary.
Kabri ite akalamta ko kodo pro salary le.
Going by your statement,
Ako ni aju fangola kalamol to wala statement.
you knew when payments were already made after the fact, when it was already made and you were later informed by the CEO.
Wala mo joro ning kabri ake after CEO nata afo.
In your oral evidence,
And ila
all of you agreed for it to be paid.
kodo ning area ke salary
So
ta
the two are really substantially
Ako
different.
di aju be fulul man na ke kelintede.
One, you knew before, the other, you knew after.
Ako do yalon ne danda be kela wara wodo wo yalon ne kabra keta.
Not, do you now see the difference?
Do
Do you now see the difference?
Ako sa difference will member difference will member statement fulul te ba ya jele ba. Ya kalam ta.
Do you now see the difference? Answer the question.
Ako sa ni karo menti wo kwa kalmo fulolu e fatata dame ye jele ba. Yes, true as you are seeing, but for me not different.
Now for salaries,
Ako sa ni tata joro la salaries.
when salaries are to be paid,
Ako ni joro be kela.
there are payment vouchers must be raised.
Ako payment vouchers will nyanta dala.
So when checks are to be withdrawn,
Ako checks will ni be withdraw
they
la.
must be accompanied with the payment voucher.
Ako warning payment vouchers will lekata.
So for the monies to be attributable to the salaries,
Ako kodo mi yalon ko pu joro la karola.
you must have the vouchers for it.
Ako fo vouchers do.
Can you have that?
Ako fo isi vouchers do no le.
Finance director do ko ngodi.
That
Ya
is
manke
the-
mandari finance.
That is
So
the
do
work.
so do no la.
That is the work of the finance director.
No.
because I'm
You
not in
cleared
finance.
that the money can be used for salaries. You
Ako
gave
it-
the authorization.
Ako itele kalmodi wala itele nyanto di pur kodo nying isa
That's what
element
you
yake
said.
joro.
You said you agreed that it will be used for salaries.
Ako
Come
ifa wa
name access to vouchers. So nte voucher provide no la. Into commitment tano la. I'm going to provide vouchers. Into commitment tano la. Was manke finance man.
I'm not a finance, I don't provide vouchers, so I don't take that commitment.
No, you don't have to take that commitment. We are not asking you about commitment.
Ako man commitment ku nyini kala.
You proof is on you.
No, I couldn't provide no. Provide no la.
You said whether I can be able to provide it. This is what I'm telling you.
I am not asking you as to see whether you can provide it or not.
Ako ame nyini ka fo isa boni o isa samana no wala ita samana no.
If you assert that the monies we have for salaries,
Ako ni te afo jam ko kodo nyim pur jorolem.
you must prove it.
Ako fo ya itandi ya
If you don't prove it,
Ako ni ma itandi.
the evidence that will stand, that may stand,
Ako be ibaje la itandiro wala molbe sonna kumo menna.
is that
Wala
we
ko.
we don't have the evidence that it is the withdrawals were for salaries.
Je amalondo soto fem man soto je ka sedi andi ko wo kodo nying aliya dundi
It's
salary.
as simple as that, Mr. Danjo.
Ako hada banko le afa.
First, you diverted the
Maybe
funds.
nte la karola.
Ako folo kodo nyanta tala damen aliya ele mandi.
So when you divert the funds,
alna ta dundi kudo to.
you prove
Ako itele nyanta le ka itandi ko.
how the monies were expended.
Kobe kodo nying a dépense ta nyaadi le.
Mba proof anyama. That's going to be the question. Because manke finance officer, the manke chief accountant.
The question
you have a chief
is-
accountant, the finance director. Well, let them prove it.
The question is how can I approve it, because I am not a finance director, I'm not a chief accountant. Let them approve it.
But you said you agreed with the team to use the money for salaries.
Ako bari ko ifa on sontale pour timo ni ko do bondi ya dundi ya ke joroti.
That's what you said. That's what you said.
I think members of contact because they all came to the commission.
Did you agree
I
with
think
the
they all
team?
came to the commission.
Did you agree with the team to withdraw the money for salaries?
Ako fo ini benda kanto bam pour ka ko do bondi ka dundi joroto.
I
I will not speak something that is not
Did
true.
you agree with the team to withdraw the money for salaries?
Ako fo ini wol benda kanto bam pour ka ko do bondi bank ka ke joroti. Kare joro.
Coming for lead council, the agreement was to use for salaries and then to pay some loans, to pay fruits loan.
Yes, as I said, all I know is that this money was agreed to be withdrawn and make to pay salaries and that of Mr. Furugome's loan.
Yeah, so you agreed to divert the funds.
Ako so amunta ko ifanan sontale ini nyune benda kanto purka ko doni yele mandi tamandi. Anyanta na anata menna aliya bondi wota anata.
Based on the conditions on the ground at that point in time.
Yes, I agreed based on the conditions in point.
And so we want to have evidence as to how the money that you diverted well spent. It's
ako
very
sa
simple.
be lafri men wala mo lafta na sedia ro soto mi ala ko kodo mi ala ko jangata kala menti man na ke o nyama bar ya dundi damen lafta ngaw evidence o soto
You, the chief executive officer, and the finance director.
The evidence of produce no chief accounting officer di mangi finance director. The finance director and the chief accounting officer will learn to produce. And take the produce no.
I am not the director of finance, I'm not the chief accountant. It's only the two who can produce, and I am not one of them.
Next time, then you can tell them, maybe there will not be next time, but in case there's next time, you can tell them that when the money comes to the account, that you don't have any business with it.
Ako say abekela nyatal ti bahana tara besalla isa fo ko kodo ko men kana account ite mang business to je wulute je
So that you allow them,
ako polisare ko yeso
as
wato
a chief executive officer,
walam chief executive officer
being the chief accounting officer,
atelem chief accounting officer
and the finance director,
and in finance director
take absolute decision.
ako woli la miro tamandi
But you did not do that.
bare bete ma wona okay
You exercise your powers as chairman,
atina te ke la nyanto itandi je ko itelem siranti yote
so that you agreed with them that the monies can be diverted.
pour ka je ko kodo nyin anata men na dalilo men na albayele ma albe
And now we are asking you to account for the money. You cannot account for the money.
ako sani mole nyin ka kodo fa adundi la ita fa no la mole
Diverted for a purpose.
Come again? Come again?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Diverted for a purpose.
it was diverted for a purpose.
We don't have that evidence.
We don't have the evidence.
As far as the evidence is concerned,
Akoma evidence soto.
the monies were diverted.
Ako sain ko men ko kita nyam ko do ning aya divert le.
As far as the monies were concerned,
Ako bayri ni ajube ko do ning la hajo mendi.
monies were traded in hands.
Ako ko do ning ya altata bulo la
As
ali ko
far as
do ni.
the evidence is concerned,
Ako fada evidence le me
the
itande.
CEO and the finance director received some monies.
Ako CEO finance director wole demandi
As
ko
far
do
as the
so.
evidence is concerned,
Anu fada ni ajube evidence
you were aware of all this.
ite ya bele kalamta.
That is the evidence we have.
Ako wole mo.
Ngomem fo determine wala. Kodo jing divert le due to the interest of the council,
Yes,
not individual
what
interest.
I have said here, I cannot
Not the
go-
CEO the finance director for Fanta Danjo. Being a commission lord.
These monies were diverted for the interest of the community.
Let them provide evidence.
Mr. Danjo,
Yes.
if you know you will have time, difficult time to account for monies, do not spend it.
Akoni alon ko ibe abe kolere bulu pour ka alon ko do nyin dunda lamento wala ya dundi nyamento ako kana ko do nyin ya kana dépense.
If you know you will have difficult time in telling the commission where the dalasi has gone to,
Akoni alon ko abe kolere bulu pour fa ko afo commission la resultat
and provide proof,
anun kaitandi ko atonya ta la ketaten.
don't authorize its expenditure.
Ako kana nyanto di wala kana kalmo di ka fa ko ha ali ko do dépense.
This money that was received
Ako ko do mi alon ko ali ya mota.
was in 2021.
Ako keta 2021.
You are in 2025.
Ako ntolbe 2025.
You left in 2023.
Ako ite bota je 2023.
There was almost a 2-year gap.
Ako saaba jela ko ni bite ma sa sanji fula le bete.
Asked your finance director
Ako ila finance director nyininga
and your CEO
anila CEO
to provide you
pour isna e makoy
with a financial statement
wala financial statement
as to how this money was spent.
pour ka je ko nyin ko do dun ta nyaad le
Is that not the case?
nyaad la fa man ko nyama.
Is that not the case?
Maybe I'm vocal council.
Answer the question first.
Ako fa man ko nyama.
No, that's not the case.
That's not the case.
So you could not have asked them to provide you a financial statement?
So I want to go to my financial statement so
Answer the question first.
ako ye nyininga men na yo jabi follow.
Were you in a position to ask the CEO to give you a statement of expenditure?
Ako fo anyanta le pour ye CEO nyininga pour ay expenditure dila. No.
You cannot ask the CEO.
I all statements presented to the council.
Ah?
All statements I presented to councils.
All statements were presented to council.
Mr. Danjo, were you in the position as
Besides, the CEO and the finance director in a commission auto.
The CEO and the director of finance came to the commission
and said what?
and yebunefo
Because the same question is coming to me and the same question went to them again.
and they should make it clear because that same commission question is coming to me and of which it have been to them before.
Call them.
Ako say kumandi.
Ask them. It was a conspiracy.
No.
Now you have a problem.
Albele dental also ndala site problem so.
Call them.
Ye jininka.
There is no conspiracy in this thing. Conspiracy, no conspiracy today.
There's
Don't become mollified.
There is no
fact.
conspiracy therein.
Mr. Danjo,
Yes,
as chairman,
Ako siratio.
yes.
do you have the authority to ask the CEO to give you a statement of account as to how the 2 million was spent?
Fo nyanto soto puka CEO jininka a statement of dila ka itandila ko 1 million fulolu ya depense nyadile.
Lada yana CEO ya present na commission.
Answer the question.
Ako ni mo eme jininka yo jabi. Ako answer the question.
Ngolo jabi da fala fa jabi sifa juma lo de.
That is my answer. What do you want me to answer? What
Did you have the authority?
Sorry, counsel, please. Let me just, Mr. Danjo.
Yes.
Yes, we will appreciate that you listen to the questions and answer the questions.
Ako mi lafre mena yela
You
moy
will
ni
help
karo
us
yo.
understand your evidence.
Ako yemma ko pour ngena evidence understand.
Okay, but the legal counsel also have to listen to me.
No, can you please listen to me, Mr. Danjo?
Ako ni yela moy la bete la ba.
No problem, I'll surely listen to you.
Yes, please.
But equally, I think you also
Can
listen
we
to me.
observe?
With due respect, please. I'll do so.
Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah.
Counsel, you may
Thank you. Mr. Danjo, my
Yes.
questions are very, very simple. Let me repeat.
And my answers are straightforward. Too.
Thank you very much. Let me repeat.
Ako ala jininka ni mankole ya tilintale ya sutiata tilinta.
Let me repeat.
Ako yebata
Sorry, counsel. Mr. Danjo, I will not take the back and forth anymore.
Yes.
Please do not allow me to order against you contempt. Please don't allow me to order contempt against you. Please listen to the questions and answer them to the best of your ability. What you do not agree with, you tell us right away you do not agree and give explanation to that effect.
With due respect, that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
The counsel is not listening to me.
Please, can you listen to me?
Yes, I'm listening to you, ma.
Yes. I am saying don't allow me
Yes.
to make an order of contempt against you.
Okay.
I want you to listen to the questions and answer them.
I solely listen to it. But what
So
I want
please-
also to understand is the legal counsel also to listen to my response.
He is listening to your questions.
Fine, okay,
I do not think he's asking you anything extraordinary.
Yes.
Whatever he is asking you within the prisons of what he is supposed to ask you. And
Right.
I am here to play it fair. I will not
Okay.
allow him to ask you questions that he is not supposed to ask you. So anytime I intervene, I just want to make sure that the level playing field, there is a level playing field.
That's all right.
You have an answer, give him your answer. If you want to
Okay.
clarify. I don't want
All
the
right.
back and forth.
That's
All right?
fine.
If you have to repeat your answer 10 times, repeat your answer 10 times.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Mr. Danjo,
Yes.
as the chairman at the time,
Ako wo wato kome itele mu sirantioti.
were you in the position to ask the CEO to provide you with a statement of expenditure from the 2 million that was diverted?
Ako fo yo nyanto soto le bang puruka CEO nyinin ka wo million fulolu ya dundi nyame wala ya depense nyame.
So that you know that the diversion had gone to the intended purpose.
Puruka jeko aliye kodo anyanta dunda dameng aliya abondi je aliya divert afana mbarhane o diversion fana dunda dameng akata fenti me alongo anyantale.
Did you have the authority?
Ako
as
fo yo
chairman?
I know it is around here.
Yes, I do.
Did you exercise that authority? Did
Ako
you
fo-
ask the CEO?
Ya nyinin ngale bang?
Well, I can't remember.
No, I can't remember.
So he did not give you a statement of expenditure.
So amunta ko ate depense o keta nyameng amawo statement o dealer.
Well, coming up, I can't remember, but these are some of the things I mean, Kachan.
As I said, I cannot remember, but I know these are the type of things that we discuss.
Yes, and so because you were not given the statement of expenditure from the CEO to show you exactly where every dollar say from this 2 million is spent, Mr. Boja,
Yes,
because
my statements are over. And my money in Kawala.
he said, I do not have a statement and I didn't ask, if I get it right.
Ako
Yes.
akamita ko nae moy iko iman statement so do bara fara iman nyini ngaroke. Yo level.
Correct.
Yes, correct.
Good. Good. And
That's
so
what I
that you then will not know, you'll only rely on what the CEO tells you.
Ako amunta ko ite buka along wala ndulta along nola fo ite ikase men na wala mu CEO ay men fo ite ikase ni wala.
As far as this 2 million are concerned.
Yes.
As far as this 2 million
For now, yes.
Yes.
And now,
Yes.
is that proper?
Ako fo nyantale ba?
Because money that was supposed to be for a project,
Ako kodo mi alon ko natale pour yuru ala karola.
you gave your blessings for its diversion.
Ako ite nata wo nyanto di ala pour isaje sa elemandi do.
Even though it's unlawful,
Ako hanna tra ni luwa manta.
but then that could have only stopped at let's say at a procedural irregularity.
Ako wonyanta kala men wolem atamandi nya bayda ni luwa manta.
But the CEO that you gave the authority to do the expenditure,
But CEO wala ba fala ite wala ka fo atelier pour al kodo nyimbe kala jame.
now you don't have any report from him as to how the money was spent.
Andung kabo wala fanang imanna report soto ka long kodo nyi ya dundi wala ya dépense nyame.
And now we see that your finance director, your CEO, monies were received from them.
Andung sign
among themselves.
nata je ko ila CEO and director of finance wolde ye kodo soto jele do ta jele.
Did you not fail in supervising how the money you had agreed to be diverted, how it was spent?
Ako fo sign iman failure soto comme inyanto menti pour ka je ko kodo nyi ali nyanta dundi la daming amanna ke o nyama.
Hango fine ko 2 million in be na nyame nga divert nyame was not correct.
Yes, I said that the money is how the 2 million came and the way we diverted it was not correct. I say so. I
But it was
accept it.
intentional.
Ako baral Allah ngani wala mal jiko le Allah ngani
It was
wala.
intentional.
Intentional no because nga pre pour kasaris bonde nyama kono ani kasaris jo ani fengoro. It was intentional.
Yes,
Not a mistake no.
it was intentional because of to pay salaries and the loan. It was intentional.
See, when you don't follow the regulation,
Ako di malwa noma.
you open the gates of fraud practices.
Ako je ba jela ko alka bundale me mutapale bundal de.
And so therefore,
Ako je de
people will benefit from it.
ako ba jela molu ibe munafanna.
As we have seen here.
Ako me aji nyama.
Is that not the case?
Ako fa man ko nyama.
Asikena kada wonyale.
Huh?
Nko asikena wonyalo.
Maybe it was that way.
That is how it happened.
Ako akata wala nyama.
And so it will be difficult for you to remove yourself
Okay.
because you gave your authorization.
Ako anu baji la be kola la poite ko bondi jele because itele kalmodi itele nyantodi itele ko alake.
Nte ko mboni waje because nga fo ne ko transaction yimbe ko yimbe ko nyame.
Yes,
Ngara kalamal ko do nyara nyama nga fo. An benda pe ngo fo en. So te ko mboni
I
waje.
cannot pull head because I have said that I am involved. I know how these monies came and the way we diverted it. So I cannot pull it.
Let me read to you the statement from Dabakurubali,
Ako sa ndaba kurubali la statement abina wale karane
the first page.
the first page.
That from the sixth line.
Ako line woro.
As a cashier, I am responsible for preparing payment vouchers.
Ako kome kasia atlem kasia ti kasia doku wale mkaje ko payment vouchers wala atle kedada.
This is the statement of the 29th of May 2023.
Ako nyinketa statement to me on 29th of March 2023.
I am responsible for preparing payment vouchers,
Ako atla nyanto wale mu ka
writing checks,
ka chekol safe
depositing,
ka kodolandi bank
and withdrawing money for the council, mostly on authorities of Finance Director Lamin Suso.
andun ka kodo bone nang bankol to fata jaba aka ke kalmolti wala mu ala director finance director la suso.
I can remember that most of the time the Director of Finance and CEO authorizes withdrawals of monies from the council's account.
Ako hatulul bije hakilo ba kang CEO and director of finance wol ka fine wala ka nyanto di ala prata kodo bondi bank.
The Director Suso will tell me to give the money to persons as loan when proper loan transactions are not done.
Ako watulul bije ka fine pra kodo samba ay joro ke julol la mi alon ko ni ajube wo julol fa ko tanya wo din silo manta.
I could remember withdrawing $1,300,000
Ako hakilo ba kande anene million killing bondi wili cheme saba
from the council's account.
ka bondi councilor la konto.
This was the subvention, you could call it, or the conditional grant.
Ako nyinem subvention ote wala isafa ko di conditional grant.
Now, well, this is my addition, my statement.
Ako ate mu nyimo afango la statement olite.
and from the council's account at the trust bank and later deposited $800,000 to council's Vista account.
Ako ayo bondi ng council la konto to anu anata willy million chebe say I will bondi ke Vista Bank.
And $300,000 is to the Supersonics.
It is 800,000.
Million chebe say.
No. He withdrew
$800,000.
1.3 million.
Very well, very well.
And he subsequently
800,000.
deposited 800,000.
To council Vista.
Very well.
Yes.
Ako million killing Willie Cheme Saba I will bondi baraka bara awo bondi alawanta men kala wala mu anata Willie Cheme Sei I will samba Vista Bank.
Now $300,000 to Supersonics Bank.
Ako Willie Cheme Saba anata o samba Supersonic.
This $300,000 we have already said
Ako ni Willie Cheme Sabo anata o fo
that the date of the withdrawal
ako lungom men na anata o kodo bondi bank
was on the 17th.
wala on the 17th.
The date of the deposit
No, ako lungom men na kodo samba bank.
was on the 17th.
Wala mo wolungo le kodo dunta bank Willie karoti tang ani worola.
And the first withdrawal of 1.3 was on the 18th.
Andu lungo menna tata follow kakodo follow bonni mele million killing Willie Cheme Saba woketa asamoti kabri karoti li tang ani se soto.
So this is wrong.
Ako nyindum maketa feti wala ko amantonya ya.
Ndaba didn't state the correct facts.
Ako ndaba man kumol fo jamen soto ta.
He further went on,
Anata ka ko be atententa kadiamu
and $100,000 is to Director of Finance and CEO each.
ako Willie Cheme killing anata wo di Director of Finance andum fanang Willie Cheme killing fanang anata do di CEO la.
As impressed
Ako woketa impressed.
that we are not retired.
Mi yalan ko imawo retire imawo yitandi ima retire.
And later, when queried by the internal auditors,
Ako kabring internal auditors na tawo kuwa kalamta ya claim.
yes, it was not retired.
Ako ama retire.
Now, $150,000 was various payments carried out by Director Suso.
Ako 150,000 woneta ke jorol min man kilimi yalan ko Mr. Suso le Director of Finance la ka fa nyini nyinke.
Again, we don't have any supporting documents.
Andung hani wo fanande supporting documents teje.
Also,
Ako kotek
Director Suso and CEO authorized a withdrawal of $800,000 from Trust Bank.
Director ani CEO wala fanan nata kangodi pour ka kudo withdraw men tata ko
$800,000 was into the Trust Bank,
800,000
withdrawn.
inata bondi Trust Bank.
in which $765,000
Ako je $765,000
was deposited to the Vista Bank,
inata o samba ka landi Vista Bank.
and $25,000
Andung $25,000
was spent sponsoring a student in the name
ako je
that I cannot remember.
anata fako woli adundi dame wala mu kadingo la karamungo jo mi yalan ko dindingo nying hakilo mato.
Sorry, the name I can remember as Fatoumata Jawara,
Ako atode dindingo nyi men sponsor ka men fo wala mu Fatu Jawara.
and $10,000 is yet to be reconciled.
Ako hanisa $10,000 wo hanisa mo mafo no dunta damen.
I could remember that Director Suso gave me the sum of $65,000
Ako hanisa inde hakilo ba kan director Suso na ata wili tawo kodo di alamenta da fo taworo wili taworo la anin lulu
and $20,000
anin wili muang
and $10,000
wili tang.
in separate instances and authorized me to deposit the funds in his Alatento account,
Ako
business
parhano
account.
wo kodo be amanke wate kelinde akamunta ko akado di ala nata do di ala bara men fa je wolam ko a samba ka dundi afangola konto to memu Alatento account.
So you see how the money that you were supposed to spend on development was spent?
Ako san ifango ya jele kodo mi alan ko ya dila daru men na wolam yuru ala karoti kodo nyin inata depense men na wala ya dundi damendo.
You have seen this?
Yes.
So are you surprised?
Ako me jagal. Yes, I heard it from the commission when the commission said that I got all this information from the commission.
Because Bulara Suso normally a financial statement di molla.
I followed Suso for
Almost more than 6 months. Financial statements
for the financial statements more than 6 months we could not be able to lay our hands on that.
Let's focus on this $2 million expenditure statement. We call it expenditure statement.
Ako sa ngana ni $2 million expenditure statements.
Because the money
As 2 million
that was used,
ako kodo mi alan ko inventa
I used to nyame amanta anyanda use nyame because I am not for development purpose.
I said that this
Namanta man use development purpose lang ake salaries and other expenditures. Amanyan talawanya followed. Amanyan talawanya it should have been used na ta project ko internet project rasila nyawnya we could have keep the money safely ninga ko do so nga ka pour project ko start.
As I said right from the beginning that this monies, the purpose it was given to us, we did not use the said purpose. We diverted it, but for that, all what we was thinking or what the reason why we are doing that is just to pay salaries, but after all to refund these monies so that it will go ahead for the purpose it have paid for.
It was embezzled. I didn't say you embezzled. I said it was embezzled. No, Mr. Bujang, I haven't said that part yet. I said, let's say, just exactly how I said it. This money, I'm now telling him the money was embezzled.
Okay.
Okay.
What is okay?
Okay.
Do you agree? Because for the evidence we receive,
Kurubali,
the way he had explained how the monies were expended, monies given to the CEO and the finance director, impress given to them without even having retirement, no evidence to trace these funds. One can safely conclude that it was really fraudulent. Is that not the case?
Like so I'm right. But
no, answer my question. Answer my question and then you can make your comment. My question
you asked me, I said yes, I agreed of what you have said.
No, we have to get,
but what I'm explaining to you, to listen to me.
No, we have to get, if you say you agree, we have to know what you are agreeing with. So that you can now make your comment if you want to make a comment. I had said that the evidence from Kurubali and Co. The evidence from Kurubali. Look at the monies that he had withdrawn by way of authorization from the CEO and the finance director. By giving them monies with respect to impress that they never retired. Giving them monies in their hands, $100,000. Putting some money into the account of the finance director. All this have the hallmark of fraudulent practices. One can reasonably conclude that it is a suspicious fraudulent transaction.
Very suspicious fraudulent transaction.
Will you agree with that?
As I said, I agree to what you have said.
Now go on with your comment.
Expenditure any documents be bagla. One have to
if the expenditure have no documents that will bag it, people will have suspicions that this is not it doesn't went in the right way.
But in for lead council of an along Wolanco, but I mean, whether I documents on farmer documents on bank, you are categorized as suspicious, that's fine. But the men for Wolanco, Namen discussing for Saris, the Jola Jele,
that I will agree with you that it is suspicious, but as I said, all we agreed on was that let these monies be diverted for salaries and the loan of Frumendi. Frumos Gomez.
Yes. I think it's a convenient point to stop. We will continue tomorrow. we
Yes.
will conclude tomorrow, right?
We can tell the witness that we will conclude with him tomorrow.
Yes. Mr. Danjo?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we will conclude with you tomorrow, inshallah. All right?
Okay, I'll try by all means. I'm going to work. If I go to work, I talk to my supervisor whether I can have tomorrow in the morning, because I should be working in the morning tomorrow, but I'll try to see whether I'll be able to get permission for tomorrow.
Yes, you
Yeah,
have
anything
to,
I can communicate to the GRS
you
ma'am,
have to prioritize because you are giving us valuable information. You have to
Yeah,
prioritize.
but
Sorry,
one thing
let
you
me
also have to
finish.
understand is,
Let me finish. Let me finish. You
Yes.
have to prioritize. You have started your evidence, and we
Yes.
understand that you are working. So we
Yes.
will conclude with you tomorrow so that you will be free to go and do your job. All right? Thank you so much.
I'll
Thank you
discuss
so
with my supervisor if I reach at work, please.
Yes, but we will expect you to be here by 11. All right?
I'll let you know anything.
You are not letting us know. We are telling you because you do not have a choice in this. We are telling you, so you just inform your boss that you
This is
are
where I'm
giving
getting my daily
evidence.
best. I also have to talk to my supervisor.
Yes,
immediately.
that is what
My
I'm
immediate
saying.
supervisor.
That is what I'm saying. You
Yes.
need to take the time
Yes, I
off.
say I'll let you know.
Yes, you let him know that tomorrow you will conclude your evidence and next tomorrow you will continue your job. All right?
I will talk to him when
All
I
right.
reach there.
Yeah, so we will see you tomorrow at 11. Thank you so much. We
All
may
right,
rise.